the cost of war. And you know how much America has paid to push the neoconservative agenda from the synagogue of Satan? And by the way, the synagogue of Satan doesn't mean that everybody in it is Jewish. It's a combination of people, Gentile Jews, black and white, that agree on an idea. And some on a lesser level do not know what those on the highest level are doing. But they always give you a noble reason for what they're doing. Now, I want to talk to you and our president, because now they're pushing President Obama to strike Iran. And quietly, they're pushing him to destroy Farrakhan. They want our president to deal with me and Iran, and that would make the synagogue of Satan happy. Israel's Vice Prime Minister Moshe Ya'alon voiced disappointment in the Obama administration, saying election year considerations lay behind its caution over tougher Iran sanctions sought by U.S. legislators. Now I'm talking about this synagogue of Satan more direct. The U.S. Senate passed a resolution by a majority of 100 to 1 to pass sanctions. And in the U.S. administration, there is hesitation for fear of oil prices rising this year, he said, out of election year considerations. Well, Obama said there are important risks to consider before any military strike against Iran. He really doesn't want to do it. I read recently that he really was not in favor of the attack on Gaddafi, but they turned him. And he becomes the spokesman for them. See, you got to understand Satan. Damn, I got to hip you to this wicked one. When they wanted to attack Panama, go into Grenada and take out Bishop, see, they use a black face. They passed over generals and put Colin Powell in as chief of staff. And they put a black man in front of a policy to kill black people. And some of us like that, because we get a pat on the back by our former slave masters and their children. You would kill your own just to get a pat on the back? Now, they wanted Obama in the White House for several reasons. One, the stimulus package. Obama, that wasn't his idea. That was Wall Street's idea through Geithner. He believed them, he did it. And they're beating the hell out of him for something that didn't come from him. But they hide their hands. See, it's like this. Oh man, I wish I had time. Do you know, in all of its modern history, Iran has never attacked another country? I'm going to say it again. I want you to think about what I'm saying. In all of Iran's modern history, it has never attacked another country. But what is your record, America? What is your record, Israel? You want to build up the American public to go to war against that country? I don't care what they say, what Iran say. I say harsh things too. But I've never hurt nobody except with the truth. And if I hurt you with the truth, well, you just be hurt. But we, the nation, we would never let somebody come in and strap a bomb to themselves and kill innocent people. If we know it, we stop it. Because the innocent people that the terrorists will kill are ours and theirs. Now, but the real aggressors in this drama, man, when you look at the record of America and the record of Israel, Israel is armed, they say, with 300 nuclear weapons, but will not sign the non-proliferation agreement. They have a track record of attacking nuclear facilities of other people. The USA has launched over 40 foreign attacks since 1979 and is the only country in history to use nuclear weapons. When they were fighting in Vietnam, the US senators said, and I quote, "Let's bomb them back into the Stone Age." Well, there's some bombs coming your way that won't be from a foreign power. I want to acquaint you with your destruction. The door is getting more narrow now for you. Israel, you bombed Iraqi power station in 1981. You attacked and invaded Lebanon, 25,000 plus Syrians and Palestinians killed. In 2003, military incursions into Gaza and Nablus. 2006, attacked and invaded Lebanon, killed over 1,000 men, women, and children. 2007, attacked and bombed Syria. 2008, February, attack on Gaza, over 100 murdered. 2008, November, attack on Gaza, killing over 1,300 civilians, and then refused to cooperate with UN investigations. 2010, 9 murdered in attack on an aid flotilla in international waters. Iran, 0 attacks. 0. Let me ask you a question. Last night, they had something on television celebrating the 70th birth anniversary of Brother Muhammad Ali. Why do you love him? Is it because he was a great fighter? Or did you love him because he stood up for a principle? Now, I'm going on record right now. If America goes to war with Iran, all the young people in the nation, you do not fight in America's wars against another Muslim country. We are all conscientious objectors. Don't even tell us to use our medical skill in your army. We won't have to fight. We ain't going nowhere near that. Now, you young mothers up in here and grandmothers that got these young warriors and they tell you they ain't got no job, they want to join the army, you tell them, come on, baby, we'll create a job before you go to fight for the enemy. The enemy! I advise white and black America, Hispanic and Asian America, why would you send your children to die for a war engineered by Zionists who love Israel more than they love the United States of America? Talk back to me! Lieberman, the senator from Connecticut, he said, with 32 senators with him, they moved the goalpost. It was, if Iran developed a nuclear weapon, we all go after them. Now they changed the language. One word. If Iran develops nuclear capabilities. We'll go to war. Iran is already at that stage. President Obama, I believe you love the American people, but if you bow down to Israel and send American soldiers to die really for Israel, not for you, not for America, anybody in their right mind in the Muslim world would attack America knowing the response? America boasts that she could kill the planet 3 times over. Well, Paul Wolfowitz was quoted saying, don't worry about the violence going on in the Mideast. We want that. The more violence in the Mideast, he said, they'll never be able to unite to come together against us. Damn. Did you know that Israel provoked the war in the Sudan? For 20 years or more, the Sudan was in a civil war, and it started because Israel wanted to create a war in southern and northern Sudan to divert Egypt to come to the defense of the Sudan to take pressure away from Egypt attacking Israel. And guess who was their man? Idi Amin. And when Idi Amin asked them to help him with their military to strengthen it, Israel refused. Idi Amin turned. And when Idi Amin turned away from Israel, that's when Time magazine came up. They used to call him the mad dog of Africa, appetite, wild man of Africa, appetite for trouble. See? This is the way they depicted Muammar Gaddafi, the mad dog of the East. See? So whenever they get ready to kill somebody, they have to make you think they're worthy to die. So at that time, they influenced Julius Nyerere to attack him and overthrow him.